All right, so we're back on. About 20 seconds into the live stream. I don't see anybody here yet. This is something new I've never tried before. You can see the window over here. We are traveling down the road, but I can see your comments on the little screen here. So whoever popped in, whoever's popping in, let's say hello. 6 of you so far. Now, this is a mobile connection. This is something that I've never done before. There's a good chance that this could drop, and it's we'll just have to see what happens. So this is literally just a Q&A. My beautiful wife is driving. My beautiful daughter is back there making fun of me, and she's being goofy. So I thought I'd take a little bit of this travel time to do Q&A. Hey everybody, hey UK checking in. So if you've got questions, that's what this live stream is all about. I don't have anything fancy to show you, but it's me and you and your questions, and let's talk about things. So no audio. No audio. You have audio now. Can you hear me now? Robert, do you have audio? Let me know. Somebody let me know if there's audio. Give me a thumbs up if there's audio, or comment. Audio's fine. All right, Toys for Boys, I believe, is in Canada. So audio seems to be good in Canada. Yep, Scott F says the audio works fine there. So go ahead and start asking those questions. One thing you may have noticed, IgniteNet 60 gigahertz. You used it before, got a customer that wants full gigabit over 1 mile. Toys for Boys, I have used the IgniteNet 60 gigahertz. I helped a company set up a point-to-point that was just going across the street. The thing that you've got to worry about with 60 gigahertz is the rain fade. So, and I believe the IgniteNet actually has a 5 gigahertz failover, so that if the rain fade gets too bad on 60 gigahertz, it can fail over to 5 gigahertz. Obviously, you're going to have slower transmission speeds, but with 60 gigahertz when it's working, you'll have full speed. And if you get rain fade and you end up back at 5 gigahertz, rain can't last forever, right? So, next question. I hope that answered your question. By the way, you should look at the micro tick. Is it micro tick or micro tick? Am I pronouncing it wrong if I say micro tick? Is it micro tick? For some reason, I think somebody told me it's micro tick. But they've got a full line of 60 gigahertz products, so check that out. And they've got CPE. They've got a point-to-point bridge that's meant for a little while. It's meant for, I think you can go a couple kilometers with the micro tick or micro tick stuff. Micro tick, that's what Scott says. And that's what I thought it was too, but then I Googled it and there was some whole conversation about it, and it looked like it was micro tick, so not sure. So if you're joining us you follow me, you may notice too that I'm slowly updating my logo. So I've had to change the legal name of my company to comply with some trademark filings, and so I'm working on renaming my LLC to something else. Luckily, the state of Illinois, somehow they make that easy. They make other things hard, but they make renaming your company really easy. And then got to deal with all the other stuff that goes along with the business. So, pro tip number 1, if you're starting an IT business, or if you already have an IT business, make sure that if you're going to do a logo and you're going to do something cool, go out. If you're in the US, and I'm sure this works the same way in other countries, go out to the trademark office, just do a quick search, and make sure that any marks that you're using are not already registered, and make sure that you're not accidentally, because it does happen accidentally, using marks that someone else has registered, because it can. So that's what you should do. That's what you do. Go out and search the business name. Go out and search the copyright trademark office as well. What else we want to talk about? Tomorrow, going to do another live stream tomorrow with my son, and we're going to unbox all this stuff that we're setting up for a marina to do Wi-Fi in the marina. So you're going to get to see all of that equipment, and then there'll be actual configuration videos that go along with that. What? Oh, my daughter wanted me to tell you that we are going to gymnastics, that's where we're traveling to. Gymnastics. She's a gymnast. So, any more questions? Any experience with the UMAD? Steve, remind me what that is. There's so many product numbers and so many acronyms now in the business that sometimes it's difficult to keep those straight. What is that? The UMAD? Is that the directional antenna? I'm not at a computer. The directional antenna for the Unify mesh. So somebody let me know in the comments what that is. Comments aren't very lively right now, but got more people coming in, so welcome to everybody. I am taking questions. Q&A live, traveling down the road at my wife's going 70. She's going the speed limit. We'll just put it at that. So I keep getting another question that I keep getting is, what are my thoughts on Unify Ubiquiti making the decision to only have Unify Protect available on their hardware? And I've said this from the get-go that Ubiquiti can only no, I am not getting a Tesla. What am I eating? I'm chewing gum. My daughter's eating Sun Chips, and no, I will not be putting my daughter on camera. So, but there's a state cop. If you want to see the state cop, we're coming up on state cop. So my wife was doing the speed limit, so she didn't have to slow down at all. A lot of guilty people pumping the brakes right now.
No speed cop.
So what do I think? I've said it that Ubiquiti provided the products that they've got now. They provided them so inexpensively that at some point, to maintain profit and to be able to get new products, that they were going to have to start changing things a little bit. And yeah, we got some light now. It's beautiful. And I think you're going to start seeing that. Hi, Willie. I need advice on firewall edge router versus USG. Which is more powerful? So the edge router line has many more options. If we're looking at routers and power, edge router is going to be where it's at. Yeah, and just like Henrik said, edge router is more powerful, hands down. Edge router. So, and you have way more options. There's about a dozen different, edge routers, and there's only 3 USGs. And one of the USGs, which is the XG, has temporarily been pulled from sales on some of the issues. That's funny. So Silas asks, "You skipping town, Willie?" No, we're not skipping town. We're just taking a drive. But anybody have any more questions? I just thought I'd try this, something new.
Like that.
Something new on here. Oh look, this person's not going to appreciate that. But yeah, the heck.
Dad.
So if there's no more questions, I'd like to thank you for joining me for this experiment. Make sure you give me a thumbs up on this video. I would like to do a lot more live streams from different locations. So, you know, make sure you give a thumbs up. Make sure you get people over to subscribe and share. I appreciate each and every one of you. And later tonight, I am going to have a grand stream video coming on templates for your phones and a UCM. So that is coming tonight. Austin yeah, Keith, if you send me some Jameson, I will drink Jameson while we do a live stream. And I may drink some whiskey in the video tonight. But I got a lot of stuff to catch up on. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you in the next video. In fact, we'll see you in the live stream tomorrow.